Oh, good evening, and welcome to the 882nd meeting of the City of Laurel Historic District Commission regular meeting. The qualifications of the members of the commission, the staff to the commission, and any consultants used are on file with the city and are hereby made a part of each and every application heard today. The guidelines and procedures adopted by the commission are also made a part of each and every application. Each application heard today is considered on its own merits and is not to be considered as establishing a precedent for any other application. Since this is a virtual meeting, if you would state your name before you speak. I'm Margie McSaney. That's something that the city has asked us to do. Item number 1, roll call. Sydney, would you call the roll, please?
Councilman Simmons.
Here.
Mr. De La Fuente. Ms. Snyder. Ms. Frazier.
Here.
Ms. Les.
Here.
Ms. Steinecke.
Here.
Ms. McSaney.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. I also failed to mention that you should mute yourself unless you are speaking, please.
Excuse me. I'm Sharon Hayde. I didn't hear my name.
Okay. So you're an applicant?
Yes.
Okay, great. So when we get to your application.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. On the agenda, the staff will present their report, and then you are welcome to add anything you would like, and the commissioners might ask you some questions. And thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, item number 2, approval of the minutes for the June 17th meeting. Are there any questions, corrections, comments? If not, could I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Yes, Madam Chair, I move that we approve the minutes as submitted for the June 17th meeting.
Thank you, Councilman. Could I have a second?
This is Mary Eileen. I'll second.
Thank you. Sydney, we have a motion to approve and a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Councilman Simmons.
Yes.
Ms. Les.
Yes.
Ms. Frazier.
I was not present.
Ms. Steinecke.
Yes.
Ms. McSaney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Agenda item number 3, HDC 2025-0108 for 921 Montgomery Street, submitted by Kelly Welsh. The applicant is seeking approval to replace a fence. Staff, would you like to present your report?
Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Chloe Kaufman, Planner 1 with ECD. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission to Historic District Commission approval to install a fence. The applicant is requesting approval to replace the existing deteriorating wooden fence located in the rear of the property, maintaining the same footprint as the existing fence. The proposed one will be a 6-foot tall white vinyl fence to extend 65 feet out to provide privacy for the residents from the adjacent property. Staff recommends the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2025-0108. This concludes my report. Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant is here for any questions.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions or comments? Okay, does the applicant have anything?
Nope, just was hoping this would be approved, so, no additional comments, thank you.
Okay. Then I would like to entertain a motion to approve, if there are no questions, or,
I move that we approve.
This is Mary Eileen.
Go ahead.
HDC 2025 0108 for 921 Montgomery Street.
This is Nancy. I'd like to second that motion. Nancy Steineke.
great, thank you. Brooke, Sydney, we have a motion to approve in a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Ms. Steineke,
Yes.
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. McSinney.
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Thank you for coming to the meeting. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Will I receive any sort of email confirmation or a certificate or anything with the approval?
Yes.
Sorry, this is Kelly Welsh.
Yes, you will.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great night.
Thank you, you too. Item number 4, HDC 2025-0111 for 37 4th Street. The applicant would like a new roof. I'm guessing it's Chloe.
Yes.
Your report? Okay. Are you doing all of them tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Welcome back. Have at it.
Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Chloe Kaufman, Planner 1 with ECD. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to replace the property's roof shingles. The applicant is requesting approval to replace the existing aged golden cedar 3-tab asphalt roof shingles with charcoal black architectural asphalt shingles. Intended to last 50 years, the Certainty Landmark Pro shingles will provide resistance against harsh weather, fire, and algae while refining the look of the property. Staff recommends the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2025-0111. This concludes my report. Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm here for any questions.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions? And is the applicant on with us? I don't think so. All right, any concerns? Could I hear a motion then?
I would like to make a motion to approve HDC 2025-0111 for 37 4th Street.
Thank you, Ms. Frazier. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Mary Eileen, I'll second.
Okay. We've got competing seconds, so we can go with Ms. Les. Sydney, would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Steineke,
Yes, please.
Ms. McSinney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 5, HDC 2025-0013 for 409 Montgomery Street, submitted by Debra Gersten for a shed. Chloe, would you like to present your report, please?
Yes. Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Chloe Kaufman, Planner 1 with ECD. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to install a shed. The applicant is requesting approval to install a prefabricated 8 by 12 foot shed in the rear of the property adding an additional 96 square feet to the yard coverage to remain in compliance with the city's area and yard regulations regarding the 65% minimum green coverage area for the lot. The applicant shall remove 500 square feet of the asphalt driveway in the rear of the property. As for the structure itself, both the main structure and the trim will be dark gray, matching the trim of the principal structure, while the roof will be black. Staff recommends the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2025-0113. This concludes my report. Thank you, Madam Chair, and the applicant is here for any questions.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Would the applicant like to add anything? Oh, there you are.
Hi, thank you so much. We just wanted to express our appreciation for your time in considering this request, and also demonstrate some appreciation to Chloe for being patient with us as we got her all of the information necessary. This house that we purchased about 2 years ago, it does appear that the last owner did not necessarily go through the process to install extra pavement. So we are happy to remove whatever pushed us over that threshold and make sure that we're in compliance.
Thank you. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
Well, this is Nancy. I do have a question. Thank you for attending and being cooperative. I'm looking at the southwesterly and northwesterly plot here for your lot 18. What part of that asphalt driveway will be removed?
So it's not the driveway, it is the curved area in the back, which is an asphalt. It does say driveway on the plot there. It's actually no longer a driveway because a car can't fit along the side to get back there. So it's just an asphalt top that isn't really being used for anything now. So we're going to remove 500 square feet of that. The shape will end up looking more as if the driveway to the right extends straight forward. So there'll be a little bit of asphalt left in the backyard on the right side, but pretty much the entirety of the curved area will be removed. 500 square feet is roughly 25 feet by 20 feet, and so we'll be removing that much.
Very good, thank you. It's like a Joni Mitchell song, driveway yields to grass, doesn't it?
That's right.
Any other questions? Would someone like to make a motion?
If there's no further questions from colleagues, Madam Chair, I'd like to move that we approve HDC application 2025-0113 for 409 Montgomery Street.
Thank you.
This is Nancy. I'd like to second the motion, please.
Thank you. Sydney, we have a motion to approve from Councilman Simmons and a second from Ms. Steinecke. Would you call the roll, please?
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Steinecke,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Ms. McSeany.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you for coming to the meeting. We appreciate that. And good luck with your new shed installation.
Thank you.
Item number 6, HDC 2025-0116 for 315 Laurel Avenue, submitted by Brenton Hayde. Applicant is seeking approval for a new roof. Chloe, would you like to present your report?
Yes, thank you. Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Chloe Kaufman, Planner 1. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to replace the roof shingles. The applicant is requesting HDC approval to replace the existing 3-tab roof shingles with architectural shingles in Williamsburg Gray. In renovating the roof, the applicant will also address any damage to the underlayment. The proposed shingles enhance the durability and appearance of the structure and are consistent with the character of the neighborhood. Staff recommends the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2025-0116. This concludes my report. Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant is here for any questions.
Thank you. Would Mr. Hayde like to add anything?
Actually, it's Sharon. My husband's
Oh,
at work.
Sorry.
That's okay. No. My husband is Brenton. He is at work today.
Okay.
No, I just want to say thank you. Don't have anything to add.
Okay. Well, let's see if anybody has any questions.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions from anyone?
Madam Chair, this is Councilman Simmons. Just a note for the applicant too. I see that this is marked as qualifying for the tax credit as well, since you're contributing home. So just a note that after the project's complete, be sure to look into the possibility of getting a tax credit as well.
Oh, thank you.
Anyone else? Could I have a motion from someone?
This is Mary Eileen. I move to approve HDC 2025-0116 315 Laurel Avenue.
Marlene Frazier, I second that motion.
Thank you. Sydney, we have a motion from Ms. Les and a second from Ms. Frazier. Would you call the roll, please?
Miss Les,
Yes.
Miss Frazier,
Yes.
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Mr. De La Puente,
He's not here.
he had joined at 6:10.
Oh,
Not sure if his sound is working, so. Miss Steineke,
Yes.
Miss McSeany,
yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. And thank you,
Thank you.
Sharon, for coming. We appreciate that. Have a good night.
Thank you. You guys too. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Agenda item 7, HDC 2026-0002 for 419 and 429 Main Street, submitted by Unita Haskins, with a whole lot of work to be done. Ms. Kaufman, would you like to present your report?
Yes. Good evening, Madam Chair and Commission members. This is Chloe Kaufman, Planner 1 with ECD. The applicant is seeking Historic District Commission approval to replace the fence, repave the parking lot, repair the front porch, patio, and sign, and install new siding. The applicant is requesting approval to undertake several improvements on the property. Specifically, the applicant proposes to replace the existing wooden fence along the side and rear, install new siding, repave the parking lot between 419 and 429 Main Street, repair the front porch and side patio, and repair the existing sign. Regarding the fence, a new white 6-foot-tall spruce privacy fence featuring a pointed flat stockade design will be installed to replace the deteriorating existing fence surrounding 419 Main Street in the side and in the rear. Additionally, the brown decaying siding will be replaced with tan vinyl siding. The front porch, side patio, and stairs will be repaired using pressure-treated southern pine lumber. Located between structures 419 and 429 Main Street, the parking lot will be repaved with concrete and feature 8 parking spaces alongside structure 429 Main Street. Further, the existing sign for Hope House Treatment Centers will be repainted to give the sign a more refined look, but the current design will not be altered in any way. Finally, 6 32-inch white vinyl porch railings will be installed at 429 Main Street to match the existing surrounding railings. Staff recommends the Historic District Commission approve certificate number HDC 2026-0002. This concludes my report. Thank you, Madam Chair. The applicant is here for any questions.
Thank you. Thank you for being here, Dr. Haskins. Commissioners, do you have any questions?
I do. This is Marlene Frazier. The siding that you're proposing, that goes on 429 below the porch level? Is that correct?
No, ma'am. The siding will go on 419
Oh, okay.
around the perimeter of the house where the wood siding is deteriorating. 419, we are just requesting to replace the railings that have dry rotted on the sides of the porch.
So the cedar shakes on 429 will remain?
On 429?
Any?
Yes.
Yes, everything on 429 will be intact. Only thing we will change on 429 is the railings.
Okay.
419
Thank you.
is the Brown building.
Are there any other questions?
This is Nancy, and first of all, thank you, Dr. Haskins, for attending. I really appreciate you contributing to our meeting. And also thank you, Chloe, for tracking down answers to my questions. I was concerned about the parking lot because I'm not sure about how close the parked cars will be to the sidewalk and to Main Street in the parking lot as it is repaved. That's the one question that remains in my mind. I'm just not sure if the entire side yard will be parking lot or if there will be a half of a side yard there between the two buildings.
Okay, the parking lot that exists, we won't be changing the size or expanding it at all. We're just gonna repave it. So it will be as is. The cars that will be parked there are on the back side of that parking lot, so not close to the sidewalk at all.
Thank you for the answer. I appreciate that.
You are welcome. Thank you.
Madam Chair, Adrian Simmons with a query. Speaking to the parking lot for a moment, and I think I got some clarification, but just to sort of, for the record, I believe there's a couple different renderings of the actual shape of the parking lot within the application. There's this sort of colored illustration, then there's a drawing, and then there's this one. As I see in this one, there's the parking spaces actually start back up from Main Street. There's a green space. Right now there's like a tree there. I think there's even, as I drove by today, even a picnic table out front. Whereas the rendering, the sort of architectural drawing shows the parking spaces going right up against the street. And of course, there's that sort of colored in parking lot, which has the spaces oriented differently. I know you've stated the parking lot shape is not changing at all. I just want to clarify that those other drawings are actually wrong. And it's really what we're looking at, the photograph, which is the true shape of what the parking lot intent is.
This photograph is, thank you for that. This photograph is the true shape of the parking lot. And if we go straight back over to the left, that is where those parking spaces will be. So
Gotcha.
they're off from the streets and the sidewalk.
Great. Okay. Thank you. And there was a second question too with regards to the fence line. I know currently, and you can sort of see in this picture for the 419, if we could scroll back down, but for 419, there's actually a sort of 3-foot high fence that comes off the east side of the building, moving towards the side street. It actually hooks back down the sort of side street. And then at a certain point, it converts to a 6-foot fence. And I just wanted to be sure, is the Is that existing 3-foot fence? Are you intending to remove that? It's intending to stay? It's not intending, or is it part of the replacement plan, or how are those two to fit together?
It is part of the replacement plan, so the current fence will all come down.
Okay.
It's very damaged, so we will be replacing that entire fence around the perimeter of the homes.
Gotcha. And I know as I was looking at the guidelines for the historic district, usually like the front of a yard and even the side of a yard along a street is usually 3 foot, and then you can pick up to 6 feet as you get to the back of the yard. I might rely on some of my fellow commission members to confirm if that's the case and whether that is something that we want to consider as part of this, or whether it's unaffected in this case.
That was one of my questions too, because I wasn't clear where the new fence is actually going. I too thought that you couldn't have the 6-foot fence quite that close, but it's not like I got out a tape measure and measured.
It's okay. So you guys are saying a 3-foot fence?
Well, like the fence that's there now.
Yes.
Is what we consider appropriate, going across the front of the yard.
Yes. And so it doesn't really go straight across the front. It basically starts kind of on that right side and goes around the back of it. And so that's exactly what we wanted to do, just replace the fence where it is. But if you guys are saying that it can't be 6 feet, it needs to be 3 feet, that's fine as well. We just kind of wanted to replace the one that's kind of fallen over.
So the fence, because I didn't see a drawing of exactly where the fence is. Is it just sort of that little side yard?
Mm-hmm, it is. It's that side yard, and it goes kind of around the first house, but not, it doesn't necessarily meet the second house. It just goes to that back of that parking lot, and then it stops there.
Oh, I thought it was just the length of the house.
No,
Okay.
but it goes around just a little bit on the outskirts of that parking lot, because it kind of separates us from it's a home like in back of there, a senior living home or something right there. It kind of separates us from that.
Okay.
This is Marlene Frazier. Could you scroll down to the drawing that has the fence highlighted? No, further up.
Yeah, it's like a. Right here.
No, further up.
Up a little bit. Well, no, we passed it. It's going.
Now you got it.
The other one.
So this shows the fence highlighted in yellow, yes?
Yes, on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
But the fence doesn't go all the way to the sidewalk, does it?
No.
Okay, so that's the property line that's highlighted, not the fence.
Oh, okay.
There is a colored version of it. I think that might be better. I don't know where it is. Go up. No, go. It's like a. Keep going. If you go upward and keep going, we may run into it. Just want to give a clear. I'm not seeing it. I saw it a little bit ago, but I'm not seeing it now. And it's kind of hard to explain how it goes because it kind of breaks up and there's an opening there, so it doesn't go stop. Wait a minute. That was.
I believe there's a notation on that drawing that we were looking at originally.
Yeah, that fencing. So it starts over here on the right side, right here, and it goes all the way up, and then there's an opening right there where there's no fence, there's nothing right there. It's just an opening on the side, where the other house is. So that's as far as it goes, like right in the middle of that parking lot, like in back of that parking lot. And it stops there.
But the high fence, the 6-foot fence, stops before you get to the sidewalk, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so it only comes up how far?
It comes up like right at the parking lot, like not even the whole back of the parking lot where you see it stop right there. It stops right there. Then there's an opening on the left-hand side.
Dr. Haskins,
Yes,
our
ma'am.
concern is closer to the sidewalk.
On the right-hand side of that drawing, how far up does the fence go? In other words, does it stop at the front of the house? At the
No.
back of the house?
It's not there. It stops kind of on the side of the front of the house. It doesn't curve to the front of the house. So right on that side at the front of the house. Yes.
Okay,
So there,
But not as close, it's not at the sidewalk. So like this drawing may look like it's like close, it's not close to the sidewalk at all. It's kind of trying to explain on the side, but it doesn't impede anything on the sidewalk.
no,
oh,
no. So
Right.
that, let's
Ms.
say
Fraser?
at the back of the porch, that's where it stops?
It passes the back of the porch a little bit and goes over to the left. And not quite as far as the second house. There's an opening there.
Okay, excuse me, Dr. Haskins, we are not talking about the back of the fence at all.
You're talking about the front side.
Okay,
of the fence.
we
Sorry.
are talking about the very front. So if you are able to pull up Google Maps, you can see that there is a piece of fence that is parallel to Main Street. And it looks as if it starts at the front edge of the house, not the added on enclosed porch, but the original brick building. And it looks like it's a 3-foot fence that goes across the yard to, as we're looking at this drawing on our shared screens, to the driveway into the other property that's not yours.
Okay.
Are you replacing that piece of fence that is parallel to Main Street in the front? Is that what you also want to put a 6-foot fence there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think that is the part that some of us are not comfortable with, that that is not welcoming, and is that to code? And I think that question is for Ms. Kaufman.
Yeah, so within this specific zone, fences can be up to 6 feet tall on the side and the rear yard. So as long as the fence isn't within, that front property line, it can be 6 feet tall.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Fraser, does that clarify things for you?
I believe so.
Thank you, Ms. Fraser.
Yeah, Madam Chair, if I may add to the code section 20-26.16, for the zoning of commercial village CV, it does read the maximum fence height for the front yard is 3 feet. The maximum fence height for exterior side yard is 3 feet. The maximum fence height for rear yard is 6 feet, and maximum fence height for interior side yard is 6 feet. So I think what some people were alluding to, where that front is 3 feet and even some of the side is 3 feet. And then as it gets to the rear of the structure, it picks up to 6 feet. And I think for some of the applications we did earlier within the last few months, where people's front yards were 3 feet, but then they picked up to 6 feet when they got to the backyard, that might be the approach we would recommend. And even why that is a 3 foot in the front yard as it stands now.
Okay. Thank you.
This is Nancy, and I have to say I agree with the councilman. There's an issue of a line of sight when you're standing, say, on the sidewalk at Main Street. Say you're at 429 and you're looking down past 419, a 6-foot fence would impede the view of such things as Main Street Day, the parade, the 4th of July, as well as traffic, come to think of it. I can understand the desire to have an entire 6-foot stockade fence, because I believe the next driveway is a driveway into the apartment buildings that are down in by the riverside. But I still have a concern about a 6-foot stockade fence within the line of sight on that side of the front yard of 419. I would prefer that part of the fence to be 3 feet high. And also there's a question of gates. There are existing gates and I don't see any gates in the plan for your fence.
That there may have been existing gates previously, but they're no longer there. Those gates are, I think those have deteriorated and been taken down. So that little part right there, that little middle of the gate, it's not there.
Okay, there's also one in the front currently.
In the front of the house, a gate, there is nothing in the front of the house right now.
Okay, not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Okay, and so no gates whatsoever?
No gates.
Fence? Okay, well, I mean, I would disagree with Ms. Steinecke in that I don't, since the fence is back behind the very front of the house, it is not going to impede anyone's view, being able to turn onto Main Street. However, I think it is a much more appropriate look to have the shorter fence in the front, if you are amenable to that.
That is perfectly fine. I don't think we're so concerned about the height as we are with just the look and replacing it and making sure that it looks nice. So we're fine with the 3-foot fence.
Okay, great. And it will be white. Are there any other questions? Okay, I have a couple questions. The sign, you say it's going to be repainted. Is it going to look exactly the same as it is now?
Yes, I would like it to stay the same, but just spruce up the colors because that's faded a lot, so it will look the same.
It's going to still say Hope House Treatment Centers, formerly Reality, with the phone numbers?
The only thing that we will change is we won't leave formerly Reality there.
Okay, so you are changing the sign.
We will change that part of the sign. I'm sorry, that's my oversight.
I just, was trying to figure out, because you said, newer look. I wanted to know what that meant.
Yeah.
And then my other question really is, would you consider wood for the railings out front instead of vinyl? Because your two buildings have a lot of character.
Yes, I
A
want to
lot. And vinyl, in my opinion, detracts from that character.
That would be fine.
Fantastic. Thank you. Anyone else? I would, so to recap, the fence will be 3 feet in the front and part of the side, wooden railings instead of vinyl. Then you are going to remove the words formerly Reality House, that's a mouthful, from your sign when you repaint.
Yes.
Okay, did I miss anything else?
No,
Okay,
I think you've got it all.
thank you. Could I hear a motion?
Madam Chair, I'll move that we accept HDC application 2026-0002 as amended in the meeting.
I second that motion.
Thank you, Sydney. We have a motion from Councilman Simmons and a second from Ms. Frazier. Would you call the roll, please?
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Ms. Steineke,
Yes.
Ms. McSinney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And thank you so much for coming tonight, Dr. Haskins. We really appreciate it and look forward to seeing all your improvements.
Thank you guys so much. This has been no easy feat for me to get this done. So I want to say thank you to Chloe and Sydney for all your help and guidance and helping us to get this submitted and done. So I appreciate you guys approving. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Too. Thank you.
And I'll add my appreciation as well. Thank you for undertaking the effort. I know it's not easy, and there are two gems that you have here on Main Street. Thank you for taking care of them.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, item number 8. We need a chair. We do this, I guess, every year. Would anyone like to nominate someone or themselves to be chair?
Ms. McSinney, would you consider being the chair for the coming year?
I would.
Then I would like to nominate you.
Okay. Is there a second?
This is Nancy, and I will gladly second that motion.
Thank you. Sydney, we have a motion for me to continue as chair. Would you call the roll, please? And a second. Would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Steineke,
Yes.
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Ms. McSinney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Now we need, I should announce that Ms. Snyder, our current vice chair, has resigned. And this was to be her last meeting, but she was not available tonight. So is anyone interested in being vice chair? And pretty much the responsibilities are that if I cannot be at the meeting, you would chair the meeting. Could I have a volunteer? Ms. Steineke, would you be interested in being vice chair?
Thank you for the consideration, but I still feel a bit like a newbie here.
Ms. Les?
No, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Ms. Frazier?
I, as long as you're not planning on being absent a lot.
No, I am not.
Okay, then I would volunteer.
All right. Then do we even need motions, actually? Somebody can nominate Ms. Frazier. How about that? Make a motion that we approve her, elect her vice chair.
This is Nancy, and I will nominate Ms. Marlene Frazier as the vice chair of the Historic District Commission for the next year.
Thank you.
This is Adrian. I'll second.
Thank you, Councilman. Sydney, we have a motion to elect Marlene Frazier as vice chair from Councilman Simmons from Ms. Steinecke and Councilman Simmons. Would you call the roll, please?
Ms. Steinecke,
Yes.
Councilman Simmons,
Yes.
Ms. Frazier,
Yes.
Ms. Les,
Yes.
Ms. McSinney.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. We have staff approvals, and then we don't have a meeting in August. And this is more, I do have a question.
August.
Excuse me? Oh, August. What did I say?
August.
Oh, okay. I am sometimes off by a couple months. Is there a reason that it says the meeting is canceled? I find it very annoying because it was never scheduled in the first place. So how can you cancel a meeting that wasn't even scheduled? Could it just be no meeting? And I think the same thing applies to the council meetings and any other meeting in August. Can anybody answer that question? Okay. Well, I hope you all have a nice August. Thank you for coming. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you. Happy summer. See you in September. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Happy August, everyone.